Boa tarde, pessoal, tudo bem? Quem fala aqui é o Merini. Vamos para a parte 12 do Master League com o Napoli. Hoje vamos jogar as oitavas da Champions contra o Toulouse. O Hendrick tá para baixo. Acho que eu vou jogar com um Bonfante ali mesmo. Um centroavante. Só vou trocar o Idumo aqui pelo Ryan. Colocar o White Grey, não sei porquê. Colocar o Nalo. Vou jogar assim mesmo. Vamos ver se o Amaranalo joga bem ali. Colocaram De La Valle de lateral. Eu tô brincando. O certo é o Lucas Vasquez. Aí, beleza. Não é questão do clima, né? A gente vai jogar com o terceiro uniforme. Na minha opinião, é o uniforme mais bonito do Napoli. Ele todo. Quer dizer, tem umas partes. Os detalhes são em azul. Mas ele é todo preto. Fica uma combinação bem legal.
And so we reach the business end of the competition. Now one failure and you fall. It is football on the edge as we launch into the knockout stage. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there's a perceptible change in mindset here, both in terms of crowd and players.
You know, Peter, it's the suddenness that I love when you
Esse
get to
uniforme
this
do
phase
Toulouse
of the
lembra do
competition. The suddenness in
uniforme
which
do
you can find
Blackburn.
yourself in a good
Blackburn
position, or the suddenness
Rovers
in
da
which you
Inglaterra.
it can go against you. That introduces
Esse é
drama,
o
which
uniforme
creates
parecido com
great
esse.
excitement, and ultimately you get a much more entertaining show.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And the shot! And it's Nene. It is a corner. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Must have been told to look for ways to try and construct some space down the middle here.
And what is it, Jim, that they're actually achieving?
Well, it opens up the pitch, stretches the opposition, and it activates more running room.
Não chegou pro Nenê.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Over to the left. Cross goes in there. Now this could... And Nene! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Turns and goes back. In he goes again! And he has kept it out somehow.
Nene clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Sidibe is there and he can get that clear. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Clears it away. And a shot! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Bom, o Fante não conseguiu virar.
Sidibe, gently done. And here's the chance to counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The ball is loose and the chase goes for a shot! Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this?
Estevam esqueceu a bola. Foi pra frente e esqueceu a bola.
He can run onto that. Now it's Nene. Oh, he's found him in space. Great chance!
Saiu
Great
mascado.
build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Deixa eu passar.
And it's played forward. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now this could be a chance. Nice
Nossa.
interception, well timed.
Camisa 8 ali. Fez
And reclaimed it in a
meio gol
trice.
agora, porque o Bonfante só ia empurrar pra
Aim forwards.
dentro.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. So what can they make of this?
Esqueceu a bola.
That's really
O
well
jogador
cleared.
vai pra frente e esquece a bola pra trás. Tá doido.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Telegrafei o passe.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And that'll be the
Fizemos
last act of the first
uma
half.
pressão boa
A decent enough half, but neither side able to
e
get
não
on the score
conseguimos
sheet.
transformar em gol.
Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after
8
45
chutes,
minutes?
7 no gol.
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half. It's a mighty effort!
Nossa, o zagueiro tirou.
And the header is
Bravo.
disappointing in the end.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well after he worked
Ele
so
tá do
hard to
time
just
desse.
get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Ó. Lá no cantinho. O goleiro não ia conseguir chegar.
Oh, what a climb!
Agora gol. Nossa.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Sidibe moved on forwards. Toulouse have got it back and they'll have another go.
Consegui chegar.
Nene. Nene.
Quis avançar, devia ter tocado no Ryan.
Oh, good spread. Sidibe could try cutting inside here. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
Telegrafei o passe.
And he has been fouled there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Cuts out the pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lucas Vasquez does really well to win the ball there.
Oh, demorou pra tocar, hein? Nossa, em
Now
cima.
that is a hefty challenge.
Arrisquei ainda, porque Dei carrinho.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Demorei pra tocar. Quase.
A
time
deeply
chato,
frustrating
time
game
toca bem
so
a bola.
far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And it's Nene.
Trocar os jogadores.
And that's really well
Tô cansado
manoeuvred.
já.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
É que o cara tem que avançar e não avança.
That's very neat. Can he deliver? Now, what about this cross?
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Played back in. Played out wide.
Ô, Fonte, chega. Acho que vou ter que colocar o Idumbo ali na ponta esquerda. Agora eu não sei quem que eu coloco de meia centralizada. Tem um Henderson. Deixa eu colocar o Henderson. Vou colocar o Artigay aqui para...
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Um jogo bem difícil, achei que seria um jogo um pouco mais tranquilo, mas... Toulouse é um bom time.
Toulouse really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Tentei tocar rápido, mas... Vai dar
Proves
falta.
too strong. Doué.
Achei que ele dá falta.
And here's Lewandowski. Played out to the right. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Climbs up big.
Nossa! Lewandowski gol.
Good try. The outcome
Sozinho.
could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it
Pensada,
was
saiu pra
quite
baixo,
close.
saiu certa.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Henderson has given away a
Falta
free kick.
laranja.
Oh, good ball. Chance to shoot. Oh,
Perigoso.
just lacked a decent finish. Toulouse making consecutive
Peguei
changes here.
pro jogadorzinho.
Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. And it's Henderson.
Caramba, estou em cima do...
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Estão avançando a linha.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Não era.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nossa!
Shot a goal!
A intenção até foi boa,
And
né?
that
Chute
caused
foi...
a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little
Foi
annoyed with
torto,
himself,
mas
Peter, but he
a
hit it
intenção
well
foi boa.
enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well
Não tinha
timed,
mais um zagueiro,
excellent
achei
interception.
Well, that
Tava
might
livre.
be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
O Henderson tira, em vez de acelerar pra pegar a bola, ele trazou sozinho. Difícil, hein?
Fourth official
Precisando
showing
do
that there will be
resultado, cara.
3 minutes of added time. Doué. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Can he finish?
Aê, Henderson.
Oh, what
Boa.
about that?
Tipo o
Finally,
lance.
finally.
Tipo o lance da partida.
Oh,
A caneta
high
estrala.
quality goal.
Preciso
Lovely
passar a
first
roda, né?
touch. Sumptuous second.
1x0.
Well, for me, this
Não
was
foi
the obvious
difícil.
substitution. He'd become just a little jaded,
Inclusive, time
And
bem
that's that.
organizado.
Well, that is a
Primeiro tempo
terrific
a
away
gente teve uma
day. A
pressão ali,
nigh on perfect result. All they must
mas
do
não
is
conseguimos
protect this advantage when they go back home
fazer o
for the
gol.
second leg.
O segundo tempo
Thrilling,
foi bem mais difícil a
nail-biting,
gente
perhaps
chegar, porque
frustrating
eles
until the
avançaram
very
nas
end,
linhas.
but we do have a winner. Well, I
Conseguimos
just
fazer o
think
gol
that
no último lance com o Henderson. Contra o Tchechena na campeonato italiano. Fazer automático no gol. Três a 1 pro Napoli. Contra Atalanta, também vou fazer automático. Não sei se posso tentar a Atalanta. Acho que a gente ganhando, a gente é campeão, bicampeão, né, italiano. A gente abriu bastante vantagem nessa segunda temporada. Além que tá bem mais qualificado também, né? Três a 1. Estamos 26 pontos na frente do Elas Verona. Então acho que já somos campeões. 31ª é. Tem como ninguém nos alcançar mais. Vamos fazer a negociação, né, pra gente poder ser o treinador do Vasco. Nós ganhamos vários títulos aqui no Napoli. Vamos ter 2 Série A e podemos ter 2 Copa da Itália também, se a gente for jogar. Fora a Champions, né, que a gente vai ver se consegue ganhar também. Vou pedir para ser o treinador do Vasco. Contra a Roma a gente vai pular, né? É mistoso ainda, então. Se nossos jogadores não estão cansados. Não, estão. Salva aqui de novo. Vou jogar contra o Toulouse, né? fazer o jogo da volta contra o Toulouse. O Toulouse que é um time bem qualificado, bem organizado, né? Deu bastante trabalho pra gente no primeiro jogo. A gente conseguiu ganhar de 1-0 só.
Well, hello, one and all. Just getting settled in for the second leg of this first round tie. It is one that has supplied us with plenty to mull over since the end of the first leg. Preparations in progress. Here is where we're up to. Having lost in front of their own fans, the visitors come here desperately needing a result. It should, in theory, set up a really interesting game with them having to go on the offensive from the outset. That, I'm sure, is what the crowd anticipates. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hendrik really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. And here's Hendrik. And he's there to clear it. Tries to get it clear. Can he finish? Oh, didn't catch it right. Sidibe. Aim forwards. Cuts out the pass.
Toulouse, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
Lucas Paqueta. And it's been played through. So much time. And a chance! There's a goal!
E Dumbo é bem rápido, né?
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there.
Tem
But you
bastante
have to give
aceleração
credit and fairness to the front-footed
joga bem
pressing
ali de
too.
ponta.
Made things quite
Hoje com a
uncomfortable for
falta
them.
do Ryan, eu consigo colocar ele ali. Olha a velocidade que ele tem, aceleração. Consegui fazer um bom gol ali.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. And that has been cut short. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Toulouse clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Hendrik. Picks it up out wide. Header! Oh, it's come loose. Is onto it in a flash. And he cuts out the supply. And he's well positioned here. He's in plenty of space here. Gets his head on it!
Nossa, cabeçada que não
Another
entra.
header, but again the same outcome.
É a quarta
Nothing
cabeçada
overly wrong
dele.
with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Shapes to shoot!
Nossa, que pauletada.
In again. Cresswell, that's a sharp pass. And here's Endrick.
Mais uma vez. Dessa vez não deixaram não. Chegar no fundo para cruzar.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Referee's given a throw. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Endrick. Endrick.
Pedido.
Caught offside that time.
Tinha que ter tocado mais rápido. Segurei um pouquinho.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Have it back and can go again. Can he latch onto this?
Vou pegar. Então.
Last ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's played forward. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Hein?
He's found a way through.
Falta
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Você vai. Você vai.
That is good strength. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Out to the left it goes. Saga.
O de Saga parece lento até para.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Into the channel. That's tidy. Real chance!
Despanches fez boa.
Saga shifted upfield.
Não, é o Trubin. Trubin fez boa defesa.
That's a clever looking ball.
Tava esperto.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass
O cara
wasn't good
também não
enough,
chegou livre,
and
né, pra
he
chutar.
knows it.
A zaga tava
Sidibe,
pressionando.
gently done. That is a brilliant interception. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Endrick. Tries to dink it through.
Aí.
Cresswell tries to clear.
Paqueta aí chega de frente ali pra chutar. Vai tirar.
A header!
Nossa,
And the ball's
passou
come loose
besteira.
here. Cresswell herring after the ball here. That's really well cleared. Endrick is flagged offside.
Demorou pra voltar, ainda segurei um pouquinho pra ver se ele voltava mesmo assim, ficou impedido. Vou colocar o Lewandowski, Doe e Bonfante. Vou colocar o Henderson, vou colocar o design aqui também. Acho que é isso. Spinazzola não joga ali.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Whistle goes again. It's another offside
Tava
decision.
estranho porque tava muito livre.
Lewandowski. No, it's come to nothing.
Boa fonte nem correu.
He's offering some
Acabou
sort
de
of an
entrar pra
apology there.
cansado de
Ah, he
almoço.
made it look a bit predictable.
Shot at goal! It's anyone's ball now. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And the keeper beats... Goes for a shot! Now the ball in. Looking to break at pace. Proves too strong.
You know, it was an
Mesmo
intervention
sendo
that
lento, ele
had
tem
to be
boa
made. Serious
visão.
trouble lay in store.
Nice interception. His positioning was
Olha
spot
só,
on.
quase. O Bill zagueiro ali quase que eu.
Doué. Henderson. Nicely intercepted. Henderson!
Nossa, ia ser no cantinho.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Jordan
O goleiro
Henderson
foi bom,
is offering
bem,
a
né?
right smile there.
Virou o pau aqui.
It's a mighty effort.
Nossa.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cross goes in there.
Chegar aqui.
But Saga looking to hit the byline here. Bullish header!
Nossa, que azar.
Moved on forwards.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Jordan Henderson. And the shot! Might be danger. It's Lewandowski!
Estou muito fraco.
And he's there to get it away.
Nossa, se pega um golaço.
He won't reach that.
Mas estava torto o posicionamento para fazer o vôlei.
Thinks one through.
Tudo bem,
That's the keeper's ball. And now the breakaway. He can run onto that. Good. And the shot!
Agora,
He's
de
got a
frente tem que
goal!
fazer, né? Esse tipo de
A two-goal
vôlei tem que
lead,
fazer.
and they're
Obrigação
firmly in
do
control.
centroavante.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that
Yeah,
this
Toulouse deu
emphasizes the importance of having
bastante
willing
trabalho.
runners who want to go behind that defence. One good
Time
ball,
bem
and they're in.
equilibrado.
So now the
Chato,
difference is
bem chato.
3. And it's Henderson. He's got space in the area.
Nossa,
Great chance.
conseguiu catar.
Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Se o primeiro lance chega no Doué, era golaço. O zagueiro conseguiu atrapalhar.
Jordan Henderson. The muscular approach does pay off here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Não.
Lewandowski. Oh, played right into his path. He's having a shot!
Nossa, consegui errar.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Podia ter escolhido o
Doué clearly
canto,
thought he had the beating of
chutado
the keeper.
certinho, mas achei de qualquer jeito, errei.
Up he goes!
Tá bom.
Close, but time for no
Toulouse
more.
um time
The
valente,
whistle has
time
gone.
organizado.
So that's the first round done, and
Foi
on
bem
we go.
difícil.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of reality.
O melhor da partida foi Dumbo. Passou o Rangers. Manchester City tirou o atual campeão, Strasbourg. Athletic Bilbao ganhou do Paris Saint-Germain. Borussia, Shakhtar Donetsk. Newcastle ganhou do Barcelona 4-3. Juventus ganhou de 5-0 do Slavia Praga. Nós ganhamos de 3-0. Surpresa ali o Strasbourg ficando fora, sendo que na última eles foram os campeões. O Mika Marmol, proposta. Vai recusar, né? O zagueiro titular junto com o Antal. Nossa partida. Trazer. Semifinal da Copa da Itália. Acho que todo respeito ao Pescara, mas acho que nós podemos pular essa partida. Nós já fomos campeões uma vez e mesmo se a gente for eliminado não tem problema. Nós ganhamos 3-0, então nós pegamos a Juventus. E contra a Juventus, né, final, a gente joga. Estouzinho básico. Só pular. E agora a gente pega Borussia Dortmund. As quartas de finais. Bom. E como que tá o time? Estão tentando contratar o Savides. Deixa aí pra eles, se eles quiserem negociar, eles negociam. Parece que o Estevam tá cansado, acho que ele jogou na seleção brasileira, né? Então. Tá. O time tá bem cansado. Tem que dar uma adaptada aqui. Com o Boad. Com o Boad centralizado. O Dizend ali joga bem de primeiro volante, então vou deixar ele. Colocar o Acerbi. Não, colocar o Nalo. Apesar que o Nalo tá cansado, né? Mas a Spinazzola à esquerda. Colocaram. Mas aqui tá errado, né? Colocar a Spinazzola na esquerda. Deixar o Buongiorno. Aí no segundo tempo, se eu precisar trocar de zagueiro, eu coloco o Mika Marmol ou o Acerbi. Tô pensando aqui, ó. Deixa eu colocar o Paquetá. Colocar o Paquetá pra frente e deixar o Dizende aqui no banco, que ele tá cansado também, bem cansado. Tem um De La Valle aqui também, né? descansar o Mika Marmol. Não tem como tirar o desenho. Talvez eu não utilize ele porque ele tá bem cansado. Tem o Savides, o Rio aqui, Queremar, tem o Latência. Deixa assim mesmo. Vamos ver. Jogar fora de casa, vou jogar com uniforme branco.
Welcome to a big business day, the sharp end of what has been a captivating competition. We are down now to the last 8.
Deixa eu só arrumar o fio
And the
aqui.
mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here with a place in the last 4 on the line.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, what a pass!
Cortei pro lado errado.
That's a fine challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Paquetá.
Se passa, um abraço, hein?
And that's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Lucas Paquetá. Endrick. And a chance!
Aí é foguetaça, né?
They've scored!
Tem que pensar.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass.
O Endrick só teve o trabalho de dar uma ajeitadinha e mandar o
So a
balaço.
breakthrough already. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Excellent. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And they've got rid. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky
Foi
clean.
atrás do Andrei Santos.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, there's a probing ball. Calmly anticipates. And it's played forward. Endrick is always the target, always in the right place. He's had a shot! It's a loose ball. Aim forwards. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Brandt. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Lucas Paquetá, who does have an assist to his name. Moved on forwards. Endrick. Oh, good spread. And he shoots!
Demorei um pouquinho pra chegar com o Dumbo.
Lucas Vasquez with the cross.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Lucas Vasquez. Can he latch on to this? Lucas Vasquez. Hit into the middle.
Foi muito forte. Eu não
He
consegui
can get
tomar
that
a
clear.
frente.
And it's Paquetá. Real chance!
Não saiu tão forte como gostaria.
He'll try to keep this alive. Lucas Paquetá. I think that's offside.
Legit.
Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Cuts out the pass. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Nossa! Na hora
Some
certinha.
excellent tackling here,
Já
and
tinha
that
tido a
one a
barrinha.
perfect example.
Ah,
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
caramba, consegui dominar. Ah, meus
And
cachorros
the
tá
keeper has it.
tão bravos aqui.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Deixa eu chamar a atenção deles.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Eita, para de latir.
And we're off again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. That's a little off target.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Lucas Vasquez. He's shifting through the gears here. Crossing. Takes a shot.
Golaço.
It's in.
Que jogada do Lucas Vasquez,
2
hein?
up now, and
Chegando
they
no
are
fundo.
cruising.
Cruzando certo.
That was
Na
a
medida.
given. It always was.
O Hendrick só escorar.
Such a
Só.
smart finish, and the setup was
3
very
a
good
0.
too, but defensively,
Daqui a pouco a
they didn't
gente
cover themselves in glory here.
faz as mudanças ali pra
And now he has
dar uma
2.
segurada no resultado.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Number 14.
He's got tries a shot. They've done it.
Bobeou aqui.
Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half.
Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Hendrick brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
O Andrei tá bem cansado. Vou tirar ele ali e colocar o Savides. Vou deixar o paquetar por enquanto. Colocar o bom fonte. Colocar o Atense. Se eu coloco o Rio. Vou colocar esses 3 por enquanto.
Time for a change in personnel.
Substitution.
Dar uma segurada nas últimas 2. Pra ver quem vai cansar pro final do jogo.
Lucas Vasquez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
The attendance for this
Passe
match
errado,
is
gente.
49,500.
He's found the way through,
Vamos
and
aproveitar.
he welcomes it in.
Dá um balão.
Spinazzola gets good distance on it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and
Tá
application, Peter.
brincando.
They've got to keep pushing.
Vai
This is
passar
a
na
really
frente.
front-footed approach.
Well, the
Eu vou
question
ter que
now is whether they can sustain it.
dar uma mudada no sistema aqui. Dá uma segurada. Ó, tá ficando muito aberto ali no meio.
Purring through the shot at goal.
Aí,
The ball is loose and the chase is
aqui
on.
tá.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That looks a good ball through.
Aqui não.
He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Não, na verdade não era ali, né?
Goes
Mas.
for a shot!
Nossa, tivemos muita
He
sorte.
scored!
Muita sorte.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like
Que o
that,
passe
Peter.
aqui, ó,
The ease which they
era
were
pro
able to cut
Idumbo.
through them from there,
O
that
passe
definitely
acabou
doesn't have
saindo
a
pro
good
bom
look about
fonte,
it.
só que aí o zagueiro dominou e entregou a
Borussia
bola.
Dortmund are making a change now.
Agora a gente faz as 2 últimas substituições. Uma formação, né? Fechar a casinha.
Number 22. Substitution for Borussia
A gente põe o.
Number 16. Coming on to replace him
Acho
is
que eu vou pôr o
number
Badersag.
14.
Tá descansado. Aí eu vou pôr o Badersag aqui, ó. A gente põe o Spinazzola mais pra frente. Deixa o Badersag ali na zaga. Ah, beleza.
Substitution in progress.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. A header!
Nossa,
again!
tivemos muita
And
sorte. Olha o bom
it's
fonte, cara.
there!
Salvando a gente aqui. Tava
And
2 a 1,
they
jogo
are pulling
difícil.
clear here.
Teve duas jogadas de sorte,
Right
né?
place, right
Primeiro o
time,
zagueiro
and a
entregou e
fine
essa
instinctive
pegou no
finish.
pé da trave.
That's really
Voltou
good
atrás.
anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively
É
knew where the
sorte
ball
também, né?
would be
Afinal de contas.
and where he needed to put himself.
After 75 minutes.
Abrimos 4
Two
a 1.
goals on the day, and he may not
Acho
yet
que
be done.
o segundo a gente consegue fazer automático.
It's starting to look like a done deal
Todo
now.
respeito ao
Well,
Borussia
it's been
Dortmund,
an
mas
absolutely fabulous spell
bem
for them, and
difícil
they're
eles
starting to
reverterem
look
4 a 1.
unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that has been cut short. And the shot!
Tudo bem,
Great
boa
football,
defesa.
shot and save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That's really well cleared. And that
Boa.
was very necessary.
Bom fonte, cara.
That is a great pick out. And he's surging through.
Falta,
He's
hein?
been bundled
Oh.
over. That is a foul.
Pra
There
que
could be
isso?
trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, that's called taking one for your team because a one-on-one
Cereja de
situation.
bolo.
He's gone for it!
Coming on to replace him is
And he's lifted it over.
number 5.
Abrir 5-1 ali, aí já a gente consegue
Lofted upfield. Nice
finalizar essa
interception. His
eliminatória.
positioning was spot on. Spinazzola. And now the breakaway. Batasagi. 5 minutes left on the clock.
O Wolfante, cara. O
Just
Wolfante.
the goalkeeper.
É
And the
trick?
shot!
Que isso, hein?
Oh, taken with
Nunca
style.
duvidei. Mentira.
Yet another goal
3 gols.
in an awesome
Herói
performance.
da
They
partida.
are in complete charge.
Olha a
Well, it
proteção
would
dele.
have been harder to
Rapaz.
miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect.
Herói
All he had
improvável,
to
hein?
do was just apply the finishing touch.
Ele teve um começo bom aqui no Napoli, mas depois não
Clinical,
fez muita coisa.
just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Gets his head on it!
Nossa, que milagre, hein?
Keeper always had the measure of that.
Com a ponta dos dedos ali.
And that has been knocked clear. There's the shot! Oh, there was plenty on that. Lucas Vasquez.
Has been indicated.
Buongiorno. Spinazzola. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now
Essa
that's well
mascada.
seen too.
Consegui girar o corpo ali
Quick
pro
ball
bom.
upfield. Caught offside that time.
Pedido.
So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 7
Finalizar agora.
coming on the field
Lucas
is
Vasquez.
number 27. Marcel Sabitzer.
Can he deliver? In again. Defending of the desperate variety.
5-1. Boa
And
vitória.
that is
3
that.
gols do bom.
Well, that is a
Levar a bola
terrific
pra
away
casa, né?
day.
Porque
A nigh on perfect
os dois
result.
primeiros gols
All they must do is protect
foi
this advantage
na
when
pura
they go
sorte.
back home
Acho que
for the
tem
second leg.
estabilidade,
Any
mas foi
reflections on
muito.
what you've seen, Jim?
95%
Well, this was a
sorte.
result that reflected the difference in
25%
team strengths.
habilidade.
I mean, you felt that all
O
they had to
terceiro
do
não, o
was
terceiro foi.
release their power
Ele
and they were
protegeu
going to
bem a
steamroll
bola.
their opposition,
Chutou no
which
canto.
pretty much happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, please look at the screen for information on how shuttle bus
Tirou 7.8, deveria ter tirado mais, hein? Três. O Cherby. Ele tem mais um ano de contrato. Vou jogar, sei lá, 2 milhões aqui pra ele renovar. Se ele quiser renovar, fica tudo certo. Agora se ele não quiser renovar, a gente vende. Esse aqui também, eu não posso nem jogar 2 milhões de euros de contrato, então jogo o máximo que eu puder aqui. Passar contra o cara, ganhando 27 pontos na frente do Elas Verona. Engraçado que agora o Let tá caindo, sendo que acho que ele foi quarto lugar no último campeonato. E agora tá em último. Acho que é em último, né? Não, em penúltimo. Do respeito ao Borussia, né? Mas eu acho que vamos ver aqui. Aceitou. Renovou o contrato do Cherby. O Savides, deixa eu ver. Não li ali mensagem. Deixa eu ver. O Savides não quer renovar. Então a gente fica um pouco sem opção, né? Nós temos mais 1 ano e pouco de contrato. A rescisão de contrato dele é 30 milhões. Então, vou colocar ele nos jogadores listados e vou vender ele. Já que ele quer sair, né? Vou lá a partida contra o Borussia. Ganhamos de 4-1. Os outros classificados foram Juventus, Shakhtar Donetsk e Manchester City. Shakhtar conseguiu ganhar de 4-1 no primeiro jogo do Newcastle. Até ganhou o segundo jogo, mas vamos ver quem que a gente vai enfrentar nas semis da Champions. Bom fonte. Nós vendemos sim. Bom fonte é um jogador muito irregular. A gente conseguiu fazer 3 gols ali contra o Borussia Dortmund no primeiro jogo, mas é um jogador que é muito irregular pra gente. Tem jogo que joga muito, tem outros que não joga tanto. Vamos ver quanto que ele vale. Acho que ele vale 30 milhões. Deixa eu ver se eles têm algum jogador que nos interessa. Então, o Hermoso que vale 29. Temos Vilar, mas já tá velho. Dica. Não tem por que trocar não. Ele vale 34. Vou aumentar aqui para 24. Se eles quiserem. Esse é o valor que ele vale. O Acerbi eu vou vender não. Ele aceitou a renovação de contrato. Vou lá. Ganhamos de 4-1. Estamos com 90 pontos. 90 pontos, né? Contra o Avelino agora. Querem contratar o Mika Marmol. Faz sentido. Se quiserem pagar a rescisão de 76 milhões de euros, eu aceito. Ao contrário, a gente vai vender o Bonfante. Abre espaço pra gente contratar outro centroavante, né? A gente tem o Lewandowski, né? A gente pode trazer outro nome aí. Aqui ficou bugado, não consegui consertar até hoje. Tem o Felipe Anderson aqui do Palmeiras. E quanto que ele é? 44 milhões. Vou fazer proposta para ele. Tem o Lautaro Costa aqui também. Bom jogador. Que tamanho que ele é. Se deu, não é um jogador muito alto. Caramba. E a Mil Azad joga no Cuiabá. Que sim. Vou fazer proposta pra ele aqui também. É isso. Uma partida. 0 pra gente. Agora semifinais. Clássico italiano. Napoli e Juventus. Trazer mais 2 reforços para o Napoli. Felipe Anderson. E o Yamil Azad. Ah, eu não posso trazer. A equipe tem 40 jogadores, mas já está encaminhado aqui. O próximo treinador só apertar OK e já era. Contra o Napoli. Contra o Napoli. Contra o Juventus. Cadê o Hendrick? Colocou o Holanda de titular. Tá brincando, né? Deixa eu ver aqui. Não, tá pra baixo. Tem que ser o Mika Marmal e o Tinhei. Acho que é assim mesmo. Vai. Pô, estão brincando comigo, velho. Deixa o Boiar de fora do banco. Tirar o Henderson também. Deixa o Luiz Gustavo aqui. Vou trocar aqui. Até acho que o Boiad merece ser o titular aqui. Vou deixar assim. Ver a questão do estádio.
So we are down to the last 4 semi-finals as they are meant to be, right on edge. Both sides have laid out their credentials to be here, but only one of them makes the final. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'm looking forward to watching this guy, Lewis Openda, Peter. The golden generation may be no more for his native Belgium, but there's so much to like about him. He's got the pace, he's got the strength, he loves one-on-ones. And while he may not be the type to get involved in the build-up much, this boy can really finish.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And that has been clubbed away.
Gatti.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Very nicely done. The referee's awarded a free kick. That is clearly overhit. Lucas Vasquez. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Passe arriscado.
Ream. And it's Lucas Vasquez. And he shoots!
Chegou
Very
desequilibrado. Não sei
speculative
pra
with
que ele
little
se
threat,
jogou
if
ali.
any, for the
Podia ter
keeper.
ficado em pé pra chutar melhor.
Does really well to win the ball there.
Falta, hein?
Oh, no question,
Rapaz.
that's a foul.
Achei que ele não ia marcar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Clipped into space. Gets it away. And that has been knocked clear. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Caramba.
Miretti.
Bota na cabeça do
Excellent.
Velasquez.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Thuram. And here's Openda.
Não.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Ah, não é possível. Tudo aí marca falta. Falta perigosa, velho.
Miretti!
Não.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that has found him in acres of space.
Nossa.
No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up
Achei
the
que
pitch
segurou
there.
ainda.
This
que
isn't
cabeceou,
good
foi,
defending.
Caramba, que cabeçada feia.
There's the shot!
Nossa.
Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was
Tirei do
quite
goleiro,
close.
mas tirei do gol também.
Miretti shifted upfield. Ream. Might be danger here. A lot of space ahead of him.
Nossa, que rasgada.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Desenho.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Gaveta, hein? Olha.
Point blank header!
Good.
Oh, nearly, but
Fraco.
nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Aim forwards. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Yeah.
And it's played forward. Miretti cuts it out. Clearly not happy with that.
Ah,
pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Endrick played into space. Cedric Suarez can get it clear. And across.
Nossa, mais sorte que juízo agora, hein? Estiver
And
de
it's
frente
half-time
ali
here.
com os termos.
Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Endrick. Gatti, gently done. And here's Endrick. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ball is over the line. Well, there is some
Santos desistiu
activity
no meio,
down on the
na metade da
touchline. It
jogada.
seems there's going to be a change.
Tava correndo pra bola, desistiu. Mas se continuar correndo,
Cedric
vou
Suarez.
tentar pegar a bola. Toma cuidado.
And it's Thuram. Chance here to counter. Now it's Endrick. Gets good distance on it.
O zagueiro foi bem.
And that's been won straight back. And here's Endrick. He's in it. He's had a shot.
Aê, consegui fazer a
He
jogada.
scored.
Nossa, foi só no...
Just gorgeous. The most
toquezinho.
glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Defesa
So
da
the
Juventus é
first
bem
goal
forte.
of the game.
Bem
Well, talk
física, né?
about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with
Eles não
more
dão muito
purpose,
espaço, não.
more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Moved on forwards. Well read. Nice interception. Looks to the other side. Cedric Suarez.
Vai não.
Ream. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Bobeei.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. This looks promising.
Ia tocar pro Aya, não deu tempo. Cortaram.
Thuram. Cedric Suarez. Cedric Suarez shifted upfield. Now it's Endrick. Endrick played out to the left flank. He's having a shot!
Ah, saiu muito torto.
Big
Devia
relief.
ter dado
Just needed better contact.
dominado antes
He
de
had all
chutar.
the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
É. Vou trocar agora. Vou colocar o meu. Olha o amuleto da sorte aqui. Então, vou colocar o. Vou colocar o bom fonte de centroavante. Vou colocar o Luiz Gustavo. Acho Vou recuar o Boad. Calneirinha centralizada. Colocar o Spinazzola. Ah, não posso. Tá bom.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Vou colocar o Muleto da sorte, né? Bom, Fonte
That's really well maneuvered.
fez 3 gols ali contra o Borussia Dortmund.
Aim
Quem
forwards.
sabe?
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's played forward.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Apertei pra tocar, né?
Cedric Suarez does really well to win the ball there.
Ganhamos lateral pelo menos.
Oh, crap. Shot a goal!
Ah, chute muito.
Oh,
feio.
extraordinary.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Moved on forwards. Miretti. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's found support out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Nene tries to clear. Over to the
Só
left.
tirar daqui, né?
Now it's Doué.
Nada a ver. Boa.
And it's Nene. And that has put paid to that. It's a mighty effort!
Nossa, que cabeçada.
Oh, terrific save from the
Quem sabe
keeper.
ele tava
Really looked sharp there, didn't he?
Ali
That's
esperto.
very well played.
That's really well cleared. That's gone for a throw-in.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Very much into the last knockings. Tries a deft little ball.
Ter pressa, né?
Time
Tá
added on
ganhando.
will be
Apesar do
2 minutes.
placar não ser grande, né? 1 a 0 só, mas é uma vitória importante.
Oh, this is a great position. Doué! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And another try!
Nossa, que golaço!
And how
Tem que ser
good
dele,
was
né?
that?
Nosso amuleto
About
da
as smooth
sorte.
as it gets. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, that is a gem. The audacity to try it, and he made it count.
E o voleio
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this
2
was the
a
obvious
0,
substitution.
2
He'd
a 0.
become just a little jaded, and
Ganhamos.
And that is that. So a very satisfactory
Deixa eu ver
result
quantos
for the home
minutos tá
team and indeed the home
o
crowd.
vídeo.
They march on the front foot into the second leg. Your final thoughts,
O
Jim?
melhor da
well,
partida
this
foi o
was a
Emerson.
result that
Manchester City ganhou de 1 a 0. Passar esse jogo aqui no automático. A 0 pra gente. Vamos ver quantos minutos tá de vídeo. Deixa eu salvar aqui. Um minuto e 20. Um minuto. 1h25. Eu vou encerrar a parte 12 por aqui. Depois a gente faz o jogo de volta da semi. Parte 13 é a última parte que a gente vai fazer com o Napoli. Provavelmente a gente vai treinar o Vasco da Gama na próxima temporada. Então nós terminamos aqui semifinal e final da Champions. Tem a final da Copa da Itália no na parte 3 também, né? Vai ter a final da Copa da Itália. E depois nós jogamos. Já vamos fazer a transferência, né? Vamos pro Vasco da Gama para ver se a gente consegue ser campeão da Champions. Campeão da Libertadores e do Campeonato Brasileiro. Copa do Brasil também, né? Então, obrigado por todo mundo que assistiu. Quem gostou, deixa o like, deixa o comentário. Alguma sugestão, crítica. É isso aí, tamo junto e até mais.